if we're talking about her outfit, can we please mention the glaring detail that
The shoes?
Whoa,
oh my gosh, the
Look,
shoes! Those shoes!
Well, it's the heels in specific.
Yeah. No, wait. Did they have straps on the ends? Because
No.
Okay, so they were flip-flop, high-heel spikes. When you walk in the grass on those things, they go into the dirt. Like, that's just not...
Boys don't know.
She would have been better
Thankfully.
off barefoot. Not only that, did you notice how the one slit was extremely attractively going straight up her thigh? Like, what if it had been right up the back of the skirt?
Yeah. I
we
know.
would have
would've been-
equally liked it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would not have been a
Argument
problem.
invalid.
But
But
it
it was
looked
very
so-
symmetrical.
Oh, yeah.
It was very
a
like
little bit too perfect. It was a
you would
little
never
too
have
perfect.
gotten away with it. They were like clearly they never wanted her to have like 10 minutes to go into pants and jeans. Like clearly they wanted her to keep like
well, right, and
the
it is
skirt.
realistic. If she was stuck on a regular day at work, she probably would have been wearing those heels.
Well-
if this had happened, she probably wouldn't have had time to change. So it is realistic in that sense. But, I mean,
You're telling me they don't have
She would've
backup
died.
clothing somewhere in the
I
facility?
would have just taken my
she
damn
would have
shoes
just
off.
she would have just gone barefoot.
No, actually, they've done this on. I don't know if it was like a Mythbuster, but like just snap the heel off. I'm not trying to be a manly man saying, oh, this technically wouldn't work in a car. There's no way a car that has been sitting cold since 1992 can be started up by kids. They have no fuel. Fuel doesn't work if you let it sit that long.
Let's say they fix the car, they're awesome mechanics, whatever. Gas doesn't really last 20 years just sitting in the tank. It won't
Gas,
work.
the oils, the lubricants, the tires sitting in one place, they wouldn't work. They would be flattened.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No part of that mechanically would have worked. It's sorry, but it took me out of the experience. I'm not trying to be a picky person, but like, damn. As bad as the heels were,
The car was worse.
you can figure out heel logic. Car logic is much more complex. It would not have worked.
Okay, they nitpicked heels, cars, she's still waiting to. I'm gonna nitpick the fact that there is no such thing as a fucking alpha. Okay? This is based off of very bad research done on wolves in a zoo. And in a zoo, yes, wolves from different families who are suddenly merged together will have an alpha. But in the wild, there's no real such thing as an alpha. It's just the oldest and female and the oldest male.
Her life is
So
a lie.
this idea of like one alpha that they all follow because he's the dominant one is it's not a real thing. It's not.
It has in other animals, and I don't mean to animal pwn here, but
Bring it.
I don't mean to animal pwn here.
Which ones are you talking about?
Gators.
Oh, no, gators aren't pack hunters.
No, they're not pack hunters, but there are crocodilians that do display pack hunting mentality, and there is actually research being done right now that alligators do have pack hunting mentality when they are put in large groups of males.
All right, we'll put in an annotation when we have scientific fact on this.
We have scientific fact on it. Nile crocs are known to be pack hunters. They do actually work in packs. They'll isolate, weaker parts in crossings of rivers.
Okay, but do we know if they have an alpha?
Yes. The alpha it's usually going to be the biggest one. It's going to be
Is that the alpha or is that just the
it
largest one?
It does operate as an alpha. The females will submit to it by lifting the jaw up. Other males can submit to it, but likely will also try to be the alpha, fight for it. The alpha does get I'm not sure if you call it alpha, beta, and there's that set list.
Yeah.
It's just the biggest one.
This isn't an anime.
The biggest,
fight?
yeah. The biggest
Whereas like
one.
all the characters are ranked.
The biggest one will eat the other smaller ones. That's it. Like,
All right, fair enough.
back off or I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah,
That's as far as it goes.
Cuttlefish are really cool. I just remembered. They're the kind of fish that can change and they can appear to look male or female.
The
Nobody
cuttlefish?
Yes. Okay.
This science fact has been brought to you by Pilar.
What? Okay. Asterisk. This may
Science.
not be true, but I think it is.
Ours were all competitive and everything.
No, seriously, it's really cool. I remember reading about it, or maybe I just.
I think your
Either
definition
way.
of really cool is maybe.
So the male, to get in with the female cuttlefishes, will disguise himself as a sexy lady and like go on in like cuttlefish do.
So cross-dressing fish?
Yeah,
That's what they are?
basically.
Wait, so cuttlefish are lesbian?
No, what? You haven't been listening to anything.
No, look,
He
it's like
pretends to be female to get in